We're here with Murphy Reid. Murph, I believe you just found out some pretty exciting news.
Yeah, I just got told I'm going to debut for the Fremantle Football Club. So, yeah, obviously pretty pumped, lost for words, but yeah, it's very exciting.
What did JL say to you when he broke the news?
Yeah, so he had JT, Josh Tracy, in the room, and sort of waiting nervously outside the meeting room, and JT actually just called me in, said, "Brucey, come through," and haven't had in any of our meetings, haven't had another player in there, so I sort of had a good feeling. And then yeah, sort of straight away just said, "We love what you're doing at the club and love what you've been able to bring in the short time you've been here, and you're going to debut for the football club." So yeah, sort of didn't have many words to say because it's a bit of a, can't really explain how I'm feeling right now, but yeah, it's very surreal, a dream come true.
And have you had a chance to tell any family or friends yet?
Yeah, actually just before we got to call my parents, so Dad got pretty emotional on the phone, which is pretty good. Loved his football, and Mum was very pumped. So yeah, texted a few mates as well, and they're all very happy for me. So yeah, it's awesome.
What are you looking forward to most? It's a tough road trip down to Geelong, but obviously just excitement.
Yeah, just obviously just being able to play AFL football for the first time. It's obviously been a dream of mine for a long time, and so lucky to be at such a great club and be able to do that for the club, and yeah, being able to do it in Melbourne with so many friends and family that'll be able to come down and support me down in Geelong. Yeah, it's a surreal feeling.
You got a test against Melbourne in that Amy Community Series match just a couple of weeks ago. What was that experience like against actual AFL opposition?
Yeah, it was definitely a step up. We've obviously been doing intra-clubs all over summer, but it's obviously different playing against actual AFL players, and I was lucky enough to get some midfield time against Petrarca, Clayton Oliver, Viney, those kind of guys, and they sort of showed me up here and there. And but yeah, it was obviously a great taste of what on the weekend's going to be like against a tough opposition in Geelong. So yeah, just very, very excited.
You sort of touched on it before, but you haven't been at the club very long. What has the summer and the pre-season sort of been like for you?
Yeah, pretty tough. I didn't really go in expecting anything, but yeah, just the heat. Yeah, sort of got me at the start for the first couple of weeks. I was struggling, blowing a fair bit in the drills and stuff like that. But you get used to it pretty quick in the standard. Obviously, it takes a bit to find your way, but sort of once I found my confidence in my ability and stuff like that, I've been able to play football with confidence. So yeah, it's been awesome. Had so many great people and players that have looked after me and put me under their wing and sort of showed me the ropes. And yeah, it's just so grateful to be part of it.
Who are some of those boys there that you sort of touched on? Who have you sort of bonded with and really worked closely with?
Yeah, so obviously, as you guys probably already know, I lived with Andy for a bit, and he really sort of welcomed me into the club and introduced me to everyone, and really is that big connection sort of guy, and gotten really close with him, and he showed me around a lot. But yeah, spending a fair bit more time forward since I've been here. So just the small forwards like Sam Swikowski, Michael Frederick, and even the big boys like JT and Jai Miss. They've all been great, all the forwards as well. JJ, the forwards coach, has been awesome, as well as the development forward coach Sturge. So I've named a lot of people there, but yeah, the support's been awesome.
And come Saturday, mate, what are you looking from your game? What are you looking to bring?
I've just been able to play with confidence. I think one of my strengths is my composure, also being able to be clean with it. So just bringing that and just sort of thinking as it's another game, not getting wound up with all the debut sort of stuff, and yeah, just playing my role for the team as well, being defensively minded, and hopefully get the win.
And just lastly, mate, there was the media conference earlier with JL, and he was asked about you, and he just said that you've shown a lot of development and your silky skills throughout pre-season. Hearing that sort of stuff, although you might not have seen the press conference, that just must fill you with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, JL's been great. He's been really good for me, and every time we speak to him, he's been really constructive. Obviously, I was a midfielder primarily before coming here. So yeah, just been learning how to play forward, and took me a couple of weeks to sort of learn the roles and sort of learn my positioning and stuff like that. And he was sort of great with sort of just giving me feedback and telling me to play to my strengths. And yeah, so hearing that in a press conference, that yeah, you just told me about that. It's just really good that he backs me in like that, and hopefully I'll be able to bring that on the weekend.
Well, we look forward to seeing you out there on Saturday, mate, and good luck.
Thank you, appreciate it.